Mm. Check, check, check. Check, check, check. What up? What up? We live. We here again. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Right, old governor. All right, let's get into it. Do 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 do. I wanna. Damn, I gotta.
Charlottesville, home of the University of Virginia and the Cavaliers, where around here they say learning never ends. They hope to teach a lesson in this one. Today, a couple of teams getting set to square off in an ACC battle. As we'll see, the Florida State Seminoles taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Virginia Cavaliers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Cavaliers will kick it away first. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Florida State's offense will go to work first. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country, but when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going, so it's got to be a team effort because then he can really be at his best.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. Things did not go their way in ACC play last year. This year, an opportunity maybe to turn things around.
And we've seen people in this league turn things around. The ACC every year, it seems like, you know, like Reese, you always say, spinning that wheel of destiny. Who's going to be in the championship game? So it's not unheard of that you can have a bad season and turn it around. So, Jesse, a lot of examples to point to as they kick off this season.
Yeah, it's critical then to get off to a fast start, right? They've got to come out here in their first conference game in ACC play and put it all together. Offense has to march the ball, score points. Defense needs to get some stops and create some takeaways and set a standard for yourself throughout the course of the season.
Nope, let's go.
Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. And the Seminoles will send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. So Virginia's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an...
Turning on the Jets. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains and they're set up at the 41.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line.
And after having a nice game like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on 2nd down, on 3rd, you won't have that long to go.
Oh, why didn't he block him, bro?
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Cavaliers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. To the air, it's Morris. He's going for it all. And it's picked off at the goal line. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
You know, after watching that interception, I just wonder if this kid's too amped up tonight. He was so excited to take the field. He thought this was going to be a game that he could stat it up, but he's going to have to do a better job tonight with his decision-making. That is not how you want to start a game.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Quickly to the tight end. It's a seam wide open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. wants to go up top on first down.
Woo.
In the backfield, it's Davis. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Knowles now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on second down. With the catch, it's Robinson. Stumbled to the ground.
Quarterbacks love throwing slants to big boys. When you got big targets, it's hard to miss them. Great job throwing to a guy that tall, putting it near his body, and he plucks it in for the catch.
Going up top again. Catch in the middle, it's White. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
He's in open space downfield. He'll get it inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39 before he goes out of bounds. And the Seminoles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
You just need more from your offensive line. Second and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up third down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here. Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
Hunt is on its way. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They turned it over with an interception on their first drive of the game. We're still looking for our initial points of the game. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. The give to the back. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Oh,
Let's go.
across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching passes, but blocking is so important for their responsibilities.
And the Cavaliers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Give to the running back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
This is an offense that really relies on its running game on that second down call, giving it to the back, letting him find a way to go get a first.
The Cavaliers getting set on 1st and 10. Give to Brown. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Now on first down from the 28. The give to the tailback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time, the defense called it at the perfect time. The linebacker able to make the stop on a short gain.
And from the offense's perspective, that's probably making a little something out of nothing. Looking for a man. It's Morris. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit in coverage that forces the incompletion.
It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's Courtney. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Early in the game, pass complete. Great job. Sets up a manageable 4th down. We're going to set the tone early in this game. We're going to be aggressive. Yes, we're going for it.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air.
Let's go.
Past the marker. They'll finally put the brakes on
Good
him
throw.
at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
W throw. W throw.
Conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down, but they decided to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3.
Yeah, and I tell you what, I love the run game down here. I love being able to give it to a back and be able to trust him. Listen, he didn't have any touchdowns on the season, so I know he's wanting to punch one in. And down here, giving me the opportunity. Let me prove myself, so I love the big fella getting the football. And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
And they'll try it again after getting nothing on 2nd down. It's 3rd and goal from the 3. Looking to throw, it's Morris. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
And look at the quarterback, look at the players on offense. They're over looking at the sidelines, begging to stay on the field and try and score this touchdown. They've been on the field for so many plays, for so long. When you've done all that work, you want to capitalize and you want to score a touchdown. You don't want to be kicking a field goal at this point.
4th and goal from the 3, and the offense will stay out there and try to finish the deal.
Let's go.
Touchdown, Cavaliers! They put the first points on the board. A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They've sputtered a bit early, not being able to move the football, having to punt it away each of the first 2 times they had it. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll ride Davis.
There you go. Cam Knight, let's go.
There was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Virginia has the lead here. And we've reached the end of 1. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. To throw, it's Castellanos. Pocket
Nope.
down.
Oh, let's go. Woo! Yeah.
And they turn it into a defensive score.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
I don't know where he was going, bro.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
I think the ball hit my guy as he was going down.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, one with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. When you've got a veteran behind center as they have, he has to produce more than he has in this one. They just haven't found any rhythm whatsoever in the passing game. It has cost them on the scoreboard. They'll have to come from behind and then look to get something going here. And the Noles in the hurry up. This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter, the familiarity with everybody around you. You can only start this one time, so let's bring that energy, bring that momentum. Who wants to start the season off right?
Well, the ACC is a conference that feels like oftentimes it just goes down to the wire. And those games late in the season are the ones that really determine what happens. But you got to set yourself up for success, and it starts right.
Oh, no. I fucked up. That's on me. Damn, I got to stop doing that.
He's showing it all, the juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line.
I clicked on him and moved him out. That's on me.
He'll pull it on the read. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in second and short, second and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. The Seminoles will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal?
Oh, you guys. They bit.
And he runs it in for the score.
They bit on it.
Touchdown, Florida State.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So it's an 80-yard drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he winds up right where he would have on the touchback. Goes out of bounds at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Leaves it with the back. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. Got 3 on 1st down and 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Morris. Fires to the big fella. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest. First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. Right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
And the Cavaliers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll go to the ground. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cavaliers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Running back searching for a hole.
Let's go, man. Let's go. Let's go.
All the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to pass. It's Morris. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Just gets rid of it before the heat. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here.
Woo, let's go, baby.
They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
And he's just kind of proven that he's difficult to defend. When I'm playing defense, and we've seen him have success throwing the ball through the air, but now, nice job dropping back, trying to force the ball down the field, but does a really smart thing. Just kind of tucks it, takes off.
Dangerously.
Finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
Quarterbacks talk about it all the time. They love the clean pocket where they can step up, throw the football. That is not what they had. Nice job by the defense, beating the offensive line, disrupting the timing, and getting a nice clean hit on the quarterback.
Woo!
Surprise, motherfucker. The defense was in the dime package. They didn't have to send an extra rusher. The big fellas up front took care of that.
Yeah, and all dime means is I'm bringing an extra fast guy on the field and taking an extra fat guy off the field. But listen, the fat guys still get home. Isn't that beautiful? The big, athletic defensive line still does a great job getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you, Palmer.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running
too
the
much
football,
time.
this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
Delay of game, offense.
My bad. My bad.
The offense couldn't
Lock
get
in,
the
lock in.
snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Brown has it. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll keep it on the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Morris. Finds his man, it's Thomas. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. They're a perfect
you know
2
we're
for
going
2
for
on
it.
4th down. They'll go for the hat trick. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Hauls it in the first down and more. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Cavaliers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Leaves it with the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That back
Wait.
had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Cavaliers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the ground to try to move the chains. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. So they are denied a touchdown on this drive, but they'll try to put up a 3 spot before the break. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. And now the lead is even bigger. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime.
Yeah.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Charlottesville. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the Carl Smith Center in Scott Stadium.
Okie dokie.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here.
It's a big drive.
The Seminoles will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And they finally get their first sack of the day. And one of the things coaches point to,
Oopsies.
affecting the quarterback. Last week, they got 3 sacks. They got to continue to put more and more pressure on the quarterback to play better defense.
Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
That was not a good drive.
And the Cavaliers will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from his own end zone, the punt is away.
W punt.
And that's where they'll spot it, just inside the 45.
And we don't always talk about the third part of the football game, but offense, defense, special teams, this is a huge shot in the arm. Their offense has struggled all game long. You force the fumble, give them good field position. Maybe this is the spark they need.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The Seminoles in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Dropping back, it's Castellanos. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense.
Oh, why didn't you jump, dude?
These types of situations, so they
My
can adjust
linebacker just
accordingly.
stood
That's what they're
there,
doing
bro.
right now. Their coverage
He's
is
right
being
there.
dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
He got schmacked, boy.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top.
Damn it! I got held.
On the move at the 30.
Fumble.
Ball is loose. And just like they drew it up, right? Put it on
What
the
the
ground.
fuck?
First down.
He got the
And
ball
the
back?
Seminoles want to move quickly.
Bro, that's bullshit. Dude, god damn it.
Here's
Come
the
on,
handoff.
guys. God damn it. Get off the blocks, boy.
They'll get him stopped just
Jesus.
short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy.
They got
Run
lucky,
the football,
dude.
be physical.
That should have been
get
a fumble.
big gain.
Nice. There you go. There you go. There you go.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Quick strike complete. Touchdown Seminoles.
So annoying,
That's the
dude.
way you finish a drive and put up points. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments and they go blah, blah,
Should have been a
blah,
fumble,
blah.
man.
And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes
They got
that
lucky.
blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
And the extra point is good, but they're still down 24-14. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give to the back. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. wants to throw. It's Morris. The short hands. It's Ross. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. The Cavaliers will punt this one away.
Dude,
And that's just what this defense needed. They needed to get a stop here in the 3rd quarter. They've given up a lot of plays, a lot of points, a lot of yards. Needed to get a stop and try to get this ball back to their offense.
And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. From the gun, the running back has
There you go, there you go.
He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Back to pass.
Damn.
It's Pittman. And that corner came in.
My safety ran right through that guy, dude.
Giving up some size.
That was cool.
The Knowles
I like that.
are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Get it out.
Man, I saw it, but I couldn't get to it. I was too slow.
Wide open spaces. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move.
It's a good play call.
And the Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. Back to pass, it's Castellanos. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
Ah, damn you.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and
Got
receivers.
lucky.
QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
And the Knowles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Got a man, it's White. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
I really like the slot receiver, and I understand he's not the biggest guy in the world, but he just runs really good routes, and he's always under control. He can run option routes. He can run double moves. He does a great job cutting, and he's dangerous after the catch. Nice weapon to have work in the middle of the field.
Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass. He was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the first down. That play is going to help their momentum. They need more scramble plays like that from him.
Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Invite that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch. Make the run. Get the first down.
After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Trying play action. Snagged on the outside. It's Webster.
Guys out in the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Castellanos. Into the end zone. And that ball
Good job,
is
good
in
job, good job.
play, and he is lucky to get that one back. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So now on comes the field goal unit.
You missed it. Woo!
And that is no good. The missed field goal leaves us with a double-digit deficit. Still a 10-point game. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll give it to the back. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Give to Brown. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
To the air, it's Morris. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
There we go. There we go. There we go.
Quickly out to
All right.
the tight end. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. And the Cavaliers have their offense in high gear.
Take it to the quarter. Fourth quarter.
We've reached the end of the period. It's Virginia holding the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Brown has it. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
5 yards away from another third down conversion on this drive. They're already 2 for 2. Caught close to the marker. It's Courtney. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
They'll leave it with him.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
And, man, this is exactly how this offensive coordinator wants to end this football game. Ground and pound, let that clock tick, add to this lead, and make the defense stop.
Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll try the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Back to throw. It's Morris. Caught near the
Let's go,
stick.
let's go, let's go.
They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7.
Sir, yes, sir.
Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They keep pushing forward. Now back to work on second and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia. Quick strike through the air for the score. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
I love finding the big fella down in the red zone. Third and goal. You got to make
Hold it, sweetie.
Throw it up high.
Little pick play.
Big fella make you look really good as a quarterback. Love finding those big guys down here in the red zone.
An unintentional pick play. I didn't.
And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Now the play fake.
Nope.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to
Lock him up, baby. Lock him up.
Really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this game.
He lost one down the sideline.
Nope.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
You know, it's one thing to take shots early in a game when the defense may not be expecting it, but at this point, 4th quarter, you're trailing by a lot. They know you're going to do it, and the defense was expecting that one. Great job in the back end.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll take a
Woo! That's mine, baby. Let's go. Oh, he's glitching. Hey. Okay, don't ever do that again, whoever that guy is. He's all there. That guy was feeling himself, bro. That was a casual ass throw, bro. I don't know what my man's was doing on that one. Dude, the wear and tear is brutal on this game.
Has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position.
I should have been bleeding the clock.
Man, take advantage.
Handoff, keep working on that clock. He's loose. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And this one isn't over because the defense still has 3 timeouts left, but man, that clock is ticking, and they can just run the football up multiple possessions. They're going to need something magical to happen. They're going to need to start stripping at that football, create some turnovers, and get lucky down the stretch.
He breaks a tackle. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and second and 6. We've reached the 2-minute time. The clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. And here comes the offense on second down. Power football with the run. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Looking for a man, it's Morris. Caught near the sticks, it's Courtney. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains, it's first down at the 27.
Well, this guy's been a
That
go-to
is
guy
it,
for this
boys.
offense all game long. We've seen
That's a
that
big
here.
dub.
Critical third down late in the game with the lead. Guess who shows up with
A
another
little
big
bit
one?
worried for a second there, man.
Give to Brown.
Our defense is solid, bro.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Man, of course he gets hurt on the fucking, on the last play of the game, bro. Oh my God, why?
Second and 8.
That wear and tear is killing me right now.
They go to the ground. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
And you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives.
Another
You
big
set up
win.
third and long, so
Yeah,
that's a
recruit
missed
in the
opportunity
crowd
on that
too.
second down by this defense.
So hopefully that helps.
Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of...
Oh shit, we're almost to level 10, boy. Get that recruiting, those recruiting bonuses. Here come that. Easy. Me. Easy. Any other recruiting actions available? Oh, this guy can visit. Only takes 10 points. That's nice. Oh my god, we got nothing though that he wants, man. I'm gonna have to take a chance and hope that he wants a little playing time, maybe. Hold up. I didn't mean to do that. Alright. Well, recruiting seems to be on. I mean, like, we're first on everyone's list, but, like, you know how that go. You know how that be. I'm pretty sure this guy... Did he visit? He didn't visit yet? Okay, he visits week 8. Who was visiting this week? I think it was this boy. And this guy visited too. We're so close to signing them, bro. We just need a little bit more. A little bit more. %71 completion rate. That's good. At least we got that. That's so weird. It says I'm level 8, but I'm like, not level. I'm more than a level 8. That's wild.
and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Cavaliers will kick it away to start us off.
Now, this stadium is crazy since they renovated it.
Will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Louisville Cardinals offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this.
Miller Mouse. All right, Miller Mouse.
One the DB I think would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
Back to pass, it's Moss.
No way, no way.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Off the play fake.
Nope.
Fires to the
Fourth down.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the Cardinals will punt it away on fourth down. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Stop him at the 31-yard line. So the Virginia Cavaliers offense will go to work for the first time. And David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a piece, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical tone setter. And he can be that, sometimes up, sometimes down. They need that consistently, Jesse.
They need him to show up when it matters the most. And there's going to be times in this game, like we've seen throughout his career, when the defense wants to take away wide receivers or players on the perimeter. And that's when this guy has to show up and shine. He's got vision, he's got cutting ability, he's got speed, but that's got to be on display in this game.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Makes the grab on the left.
Oh, yeah.
Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. As you watch how a season unfolds and you get off to a good start like these guys have in ACC play, that momentum can really be powerful.
Oh, 100%. The momentum, the confidence. Like, you go from starting the season and saying, we want to be great in these areas, and now you're starting to see it, starting to pile up some conference wins. Now, Jesse, getting to the middle of the season, and you got to continue to evolve, right, and be ready for some of these rivalries.
No doubt about it. And I think they also like the fact that they've got some guys stepping up and making plays consistently. It's one thing to do it off in non-conference play against weaker competition early in the year, but now that you're in the
Sorry.
Of your ACC schedule, they've got guys on both sides of the ball that they can count on week in, week out.
They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Dropping back, it's Morris. Grab near the
Nice
sticks.
throw, nice
It's
throw, nice
20.
throw.
3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
I love playing man-to-man defense, and I love getting up in your kitchen and jamming you at the line of scrimmage, but it's really hard when they start running these crossing routes and drags and ends because now I'm in chase mode, and the QB has a little bit of space a lot of times, and those fast guys can create some separation and get a first down like they did there.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The give to the back. Cobb sliding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. And the Cavaliers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
Converts on 4th
Go,
down.
baby, let's
Still
go.
going. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. The Cavaliers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. Russell to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
And the Cavaliers will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
I think what you love about that opening drive for the offense is the balance. They were able to throw the football to set themselves up into position, and then he carries it in for the TD. You got to be able to keep defenses on their heels, and they did a nice job of that on this opening drive.
And with the extra point, they get...
Hello, Lisa. What's up? How are you?
They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run.
What's up? What's up?
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Golden. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They've taken a couple of punches to the jaw, and now they'll try to get this offense going down a couple of touchdowns. Looking for a crease to the left. Makes his man miss. Now they've got breathing room. Got 6 all the way out to the 20.
A lot of times when you think about speed back, speed, you think on the edge. You don't think in between the tackles. You don't think about breaking tackles. They try to break your ankles. The problem is when you're trying to run there as fast as you possibly can, a lot of times you don't get to put a good hit on him. And in turn, you see he breaks tackles and makes big plays.
How much are you? I'm good.
Are at the line looking to
Doing good.
convert on 3rd and short. Scanning the field, it's Moss. Flips it out to the back. Lots of running room. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28.
That was a 3rd down this offense absolutely had to have. They're already down in this game, and so on 3rd down, you've got to find a way to win. And it's a nice job in the one-on-one, running a good route, creating some separation.
Oh, there you go.
Quarterback throwing on time, and this offense stays on the field.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Off play action. Oh, he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be third down.
And that doesn't happen very often. That's their go-to guy. I love the way they move him around the field, and they try to attack the middle with him to get the ball in his hands and let him do some damage. And he shows you the drop. Okay, it's in there, but it doesn't happen
Go,
very
D.
often.
He stopped at the 32
Defense is
yard
playing
line, not
tough.
enough for the first down. And the
Good.
Cardinals send
How
out
the
the
game's
punt
been?
unit.
Game's
This will be
good.
the second time
Game's
they've had
fun.
to kick it away.
We're doing pretty good.
Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26.
We are 4-1, doing pretty good this year.
Comes from the 26-yard line. The give to the tailback.
Oh, dude.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there, forced the TFL.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Tight end finds a soft spot. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you could tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
That's good. Yep. Very good. Very good indeed.
1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They feed him again. Gets him past the first
No,
down
man.
line, still running. There to stop him at the 43, but he gets 5 and moves the sticks.
The sound effects on this game are so
Well, there
crazy.
we go. We finally see some
They're
life
crunching,
in this
bro.
offense running the football. Nice game to pick up the 1st down. Got to get more of that going moving forward because they have not run it well.
There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Hurt his leg.
The Cavaliers will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And just a great job by the defense being stout. Right, that's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air. It's Morris. Under fire. They get
Nice
to him
throw.
as he throws.
Nice throw. The kid is a stud, bro.
This offense has
He's an
become a
absolute
first down
beast.
machine, and that is so demoralizing for the defense, especially for those star players that are playing tons of snaps. They're not subbing out as much. By the 4th quarter, they are going to be gassed.
Running back searching for a hole.
Try to outplay him, big man.
How about that play
Wasn't
by
gonna
that
work.
Giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Virginia has the lead here. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats.
Excuse me.
Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Back to pass.
Oh, this boy. Oh, God, he didn't have to jump. The pass was a little off.
After a very productive play.
Well, great job making the tackle there. Now setting up 3rd down in your own red zone. This is a stop you have to come up with. You want to give up field goals in this area of the field, not touchdowns.
On 3rd
Cuddy.
down, they keep it on the ground here. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia. That drive was what every father wants his daughter's romances to be like. Slow, Take your time.
What the hell?
No hurry at
Bruh.
all.
Sometimes
What
love
the hell is he talking about?
That's what we just saw on that last drive. I am so impressed with the
L
execution,
commentary,
and
bro.
I love their ability to run the football. These players, they're coached up. They're coming out here and they are executing exactly how their coaches.
I ain't never heard that shit in all my life, bro, about football. I was like, what the fuck is he talking about?
Bringing it back.
Get his ass. Put him down.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Wide open downfield. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Let's talk a minute about Louisville.
I'm not sure. Either am I.
Last year,
Either am I.
9 games at his childhood favorite USC before being replaced by Jaden Mayava. Now with the Ville, he fills a void and brings a gunslinger mentality, Jesse.
He has that gunslinger mentality. When it's going good, it's normally going really, really good, but he has to be able to avoid the mistakes. And let's not forget, he's got some pretty
Oh, damn.
Turning it on. There we go.
Yikes.
And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all away. Touchdown, Cardinals.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. Gonna run it. It's Vaughn. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Morris. Got it behind the line. It's Brown. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. And it seems to be a lot easier for the quarterback to find this guy than it is for the defense.
Yeah, and I think this is a guy, Reese, that you can split him out. You can feel comfortable getting the football as many ways as possible because he is one of those matchup problems. Linebackers aren't going to be able to run with him, so try to find ways to maximize
Straight
that
dropped
guy's speed and athletic ability.
Didn't even get hit.
And the Cavaliers will call on their punt team. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last
Did he
week.
call for a catch? Didn't look like it.
Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Off play action on first down.
Woo, let's go.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
The defense just
Surprise,
simply not
motherfucker.
fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some
Take him down.
sack.
Good tackle.
Firm tackle.
Great execution on the RPO, and the receiver had some time to find the soft spot in the zone and make himself open for the quarterback and make it a much easier pass. Great job.
They'll try to get it through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Stewart. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two.
Good job.
Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
How about that defense in the backfield? Nowhere to go right away. You could tell they were playing the run game all the way, and they got in the backfield and got the tackle for a loss.
The Cardinals trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking downfield, it's Moss. Finds a spot in the middle. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
Soft spot in the middle. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Hey, we're getting close to halftime, and it looks as if the big fella wants to be all over the highlights.
Goodness gracious, he is open. When he leaves the huddle, apparently he's open. A ton of catches already early in this ball game. They are featuring him and finding him.
Back to pass on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. And the Cardinals come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Wants to throw it. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Louisville! Oh, that will be in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Here he comes with the return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. On the move, it's Vaughn. Oh, he's got some space. Turning on the Jets. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
They're going to ride this running back. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
I think a trait of a running back that you really look for is a guy that can bust tackles. Man, a guy that can make something out of nothing when it's not there. And just a really good job breaking the tackle.
Oh my God, dude.
Keep the play alive and never quit.
Chaotic.
The Cavaliers come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Bully ball on third and short. Dragged down, but they'll move
Close.
6 for a first
That
down.
was close.
Offenses that are great on third downs, what do most of the time? They keep it in manageable situations where they're not predictable, not just dropping back to pass. They do it here on third and short. They convert. This offense has been so efficient on third downs all throughout this season.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Plows through the defense.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Looking to throw, it's Morris.
Oh, there we go, there we go.
Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. I was starting to think about what they would do if they didn't pick up the first down here, but I guess that's a moot point now.
Moot point for sure, and the head coach was probably telling him.
It's a seam wide open. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work.
This defense really is on their heels. They've been on the field now for a long time on this drive, and they're just getting pushed around at the point of attack up front like we saw in that last.
Got some room in under the goal line. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. And the Cavaliers trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to blast their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
All right.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. So a drive there of 84 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Golden. He smashes his way through again. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Back to throw, it's Moss. Makes the grab. No chance to run, but still a good gain. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. Looking to fire.
Man, you see so much of this in football now. Big body wide receivers, right? Guys that can run routes and box guys out. You want to play man-to-man coverage on me? I'll put my big body on you. You throw it near me, I'll make the contested catch.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Skinner. Oh, a lot of space. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. Wants to keep it in the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. He gets it down to the 36 before being knocked out of bounds.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
The Cardinals can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. They'll run the screen. They'll stop him at the 31. Let's mark it off at 5 yards, and that will be a 1st down. And the Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Brown. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the 2nd quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
And the rush will get to him at the 25. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Cardinals have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to throw, it's Moss. Finds his tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. And the Cardinals are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there,
Touchdown Cardinals. They wanted to finish, and then they did on that possession.
Man, that is picture-perfect execution by this offense. That is how you close a half. Chewing up some time, getting in the end zone, a chance to tie this up and feel really good about yourself going into halftime.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring. With this drive. Picked off. What a play.
That was so down for me. Just gotta take it to half. Oh, Lordy.
I love this defense being ready at the end of the half, playing the 2-minute situation beautifully, forcing the turnover here now, a chance to break this tie, get some points. Nice execution by this defense late in the first half.
That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Touchdown, Cardinals! They get it into the end zone and pick off that opportunity.
So done.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break the offense a little bit now. The opponent now has
That was
to
so
go
dumb.
probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. To the air, it's Morris. He'll off one deep down the left side. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Got some room to run. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. The Cardinals will kick it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. They'll open the second half on the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, not a great run there, but I think what the coaching staff is trying to do is they're trying to help out their quarterback. He's thrown interceptions on each of his last 2 drives. The best way to try to settle him down is to get the running game established. But I think the defense
Bro,
is aware
come
of that
on.
right
He's
now.
open.
Everybody up front is ready for the run.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Makes the catch. It's Courtney. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Cavaliers headed quickly to the line. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. He's got it. First down and more.
Nice.
And they don't
I
drag him
just-
down until he gets all the way to the 46.
All or nothing. I was like, we can't do this.
Talk about taking
We
the
have
wind
to
out
go
of a
for
crowd.
it.
A 4th down conversion will do that.
Ugh.
Yeah, they were jacked up in here, excited. The fans get loud, rush the passer, and how about the conversion? The big 4th down conversion here in the 3rd quarter to give yourself some life in a tight ball game.
To the 15. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. And the Cavaliers are on the move. They'll give it to him again. Wide open spaces. He has the first and still
Woo!
touchdown Virginia.
Just set up that block, baby.
Take it in for
Oh my
6
God, we need James. Okay, we gotta lock in on D, bro.
3rd rushing touchdown. And when you got your college fantasy football team going, this guy is racking those points up for you. Cha-ching.
W blocked by the fullback.
Cha-ching.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the 3rd quarter. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week in the American fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Temple is ahead right now in South Philly, but this game is a long way from being over. Better hold off on the run to Geno's for the time being. They're up by 4 over UTSA. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Got it in the middle. It's Lacey. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job. Great catch.
Looking for a man. It's Moss.
Let's go.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the
Surprise, motherfucker.
26.
Man, this defensive end is a monster. I mean, you've seen his athleticism and his speed and his bend and his flexibility. He now has 2 sacks, and there's still a lot of football to play.
Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Bring in the heat.
Yes.
Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be
Good
4th
job,
down.
defense.
Well, in the first half, this
WD,
offense was up and
WD.
down the field. It seemed like everything they were dialing up was working. And here we are in the 3rd quarter, and there's a very rare incompletion on their own end of the field. Maybe that's the play the defense needs now to spark some momentum.
Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Makes the grab. It's Ross. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
Here's the handoff. Got a little space. He's loose. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The Cavaliers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well.
Woo! Let's go. Some good ass blocking on that run.
Man, these ball carriers, they've got a lot of ability in the open field. Their ability to make people miss, but also show off the speed. You saw all of that on that play.
There's some real good blocking. W blocking, bro. Straight up.
And the extra point splits the uprights. They're up 35-28. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be,
It's gonna be another stressful game. We've had a lot of stressful games this year, but that's what happens, man.
He stopped short of the 20 at the 19.
First season.
Probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Looking to throw, it's Moss. Fires complete on the crosser. It's a running room. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35.
Woo!
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Yeah, and it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way.
Let's go, boys.
Ground game.
They're down three. Let's get them off the field. Come on.
And the Cardinals need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass.
Woo!
Always a welcome play surprise, motherfucker. They get a sack at the 47.
All right, all right.
Cardinals will line up to punt it away.
Now we're playing like ourselves, man. Come on. Oh, damn, that's a good punt. Oh, W punt for them. Jeez.
Corner kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line. On the ground, it's Vaughn. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Maybe that stop shows this defense is tightening up, especially in the run game. The offense, frankly, they've been able to do whatever they want to do. They're just handing the ball off. This guy's having success left and right. No serve, no moss, get it together.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go right back to him. Tried to get him a little breathing room, and they're still suffocating in their own end.
And this offense doesn't have much space to go backwards anymore. They've given that up, man. You got to be physical. You got to find a way to get this ball out of the area of your own end zone. You don't want to flirt with the safety, and that means being physical and getting it back down.
Oh, that was wasted.
Going backwards.
And the Cavaliers line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. And they'll blow it dead just about the 45-yard line.
That was a really good punt.
So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Here comes the heat. Unleashes one. Got his man. And he's knocked down immediately, but not
just a
before
good throw.
he moves the chains. Now
On the run.
First down from the 40. To throw, it's Moss. Floats it out in space. Almost had a lot more room there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 36. 2nd down coming up. Quick release by the QB. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Cardinals line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker, it's Bell. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game.
There he goes. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Plays like that put just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use the great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
And for DBs out there trying to stop these short slant routes against man coverage, being physical is really key. You want to get your hands on the wall.
Right up the seam, dude.
This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
Returner will field it and try to get some field position. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. So first down will open up the final period. The give to the back. Picked Fights his way ahead, pick up a 3 and gets it to the 20-yard line. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Morris. Catch in the middle, it's Ross. At the 35, he's loose. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll give it to the back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
I love the play call running the football here in the fourth quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff.
Turning it on. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The lost yardage leaves them with 2nd and 11. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Fires to the tight end. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the defense.
A shot toward the end zone.
God damn it, bro.
Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game.
Ah.
Good gain on the return, and this defense has
Shouldn't have
set
made
them
it.
up for the big play.
It looked like he was open and he transgressed, but they beat him.
It's tight. It's close. Tied here in the
They were
fourth
baiting that
quarter.
one.
One play can change everything, and that was a throw that the quarterback wishes he could have.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Man, oh man, that ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way.
Ooh!
And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard
motherfucker.
line. And there is little more difficult to defend than pressure right up the middle, and the big nose tackle brings it there.
And he starts right on the football. A lot of time he gets double teamed, right? Because he's right there and you got the guards next to him. But the big fella just uses his power.
Oh, hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no.
That's a fumble.
He fumbled.
Recovered by the defense, and he's
I think he was down, but either way, it's fourth down. It don't matter.
He was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a first down and came up a little
Oh.
short.
Okay.
Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then
Sure.
the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Dropping back, it's Morris. Pocket breaking down. Took a shot as he threw. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there, but on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Nice.
Caught. It's Courtney. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's
Wow,
go.
What a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on third down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is third down conversion percentage. If you're a great third down team, it's invaluable to your
Easy.
success, and that's why teams.
Touchdown, Virginia! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field
Jack
position.
Grease.
Obviously, when the offense starts in
Let's go,
such a good
Grease.
spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
All right.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
W defense with the turnover.
The
Now we got to get a
extra
stop.
point is good.
3 minutes left in the
Now
game.
fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Let's
Can
go
we
to
do
the
it?
Studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. App State is lighting up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display.
Hell yeah.
They're up 14 over Oregon State. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Wasting no time throwing on this
Nope.
drive.
Let's go.
And the quarterback is knocked down. Back
Surprise,
at the 13.
motherfucker.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him.
Dogs
That's
are
the
hunting.
6th time they've registered a sack.
The dogs are hunting.
Pass. It's Moss. It's complete on the right side. How about the power there to get it across the 20 and up to the 21-yard line?
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
He's got it. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. They just keep throwing him the ball, this time on the slant.
No doubt. And you've seen it with the slant. You've seen other routes. Every route he's running, he's good. He seems to be open. So I'm going to continue to pick at this matchup every chance I get.
He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. The Cardinals are moving quickly down the field.
42 Spiders. 4-2 Spider.
Looking downfield on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Stewart. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see them develop in the middle. And you could tell they had
They
keys
were
on the tight
going.
end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
Well, the ball hasn't hit the ground very often for this guy in this game, right? He's even still, after that incompletion, over 80% throwing, which is key. Because last game he was under 50% on his throw.
A shot toward the end zone.
No, come on, man. Gotta jump, dude. Oh.
6 points waiting on them.
And it's now the second time this
Right
wide
there,
receiver
bro.
scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
The extra point here would tie the game.
Right
And
there,
no problem
dude.
on that extra point, and we have a tie
Perfect
ball game here in
coverage,
the fourth.
man. Just
They're set to
gotta
kick it off
make
in
the
this
fucking
crowd. Now
play,
Ray get
man.
behind them.
All season long, dude. Just,
He'll bring it back from inside his 5.
oh, let's go!
Daylight. Got a little room.
Yeah,
There he goes.
boy.
They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
Oh shit!
That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a
Oh
score.
my
He
God.
and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed.
I'll take
If
it.
you're back deep for
I don't know where that came from, but I'll take it.
able to get through. And guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Golden. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They'll get this drive going from the 17. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse. There we go.
God damn.
Building momentum, picking up a chunk of
This
yards.
guy got
moving the
moves
chains
on
out
moves
to
on
34.
moves.
The analytics nerds say the goal is at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. Use the play.
Let's go, Kamek. Let's go.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
They got more
Surprise,
sacks than a
motherfucker.
grocery store. Goodness gracious. Time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having
Dogs
their
are
way.
hunting. The dogs are hunting.
And the Cardinals now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
Come back again. Let's go.
And he can't get it off. Taken
Surprise,
down. What
motherfucker.
a huge
Kid's a
lead
beast.
late in the game.
Come on, man.
Now third
Stop
and long,
playing.
trying to play catch up in more ways than one after
Come on,
that
D.
earlier sack.
Come on, D. Nah, hell no. What are y'all doing?
And he'll lose
What
yards.
are they doing?
Play loses 2 yards. Great job.
Who
by
was
the
that?
Home crowd not going to love it. You got to throw the ball to win this game. They do not like the play call with not a lot of time left in the game.
Down a possession
Zit.
here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on fires one high and deep.
Yo, let's
It's
go.
incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep
Woo.
that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. So that defense keeps the lead right where it is and a chance to build on it, David.
Yeah, the defense did a great job. Now, the offense, you know what you're going to get from this defense. They have to be aggressive and trying to get the football back later in the game, Jesse.
Because they're going to be so aggressive too, David. You know, on offense now, you have a chance to break one maybe in the run game or finding a one-on-one matchup in the passing game to really pad the lead.
The give as they work on that clock. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line?
I think if you're offense here, the game boils down to this one play on third down with the lead late. If you get the first down, that's ball game. There's not enough time left for the defense to get it back and go march down the field. So let's dial up our best play offensively. Let's make sure our best players are touching the football.
They're facing a third down. Dropping back, it's Morris. Oh, they're after him. It's complete.
Let's go.
They make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Cavaliers have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And this is where the offense just breathes. Just take your time, huddle up. I'm in absolutely no hurry. I got the lead. I want to continue to run that clock. No false starts, no penalties. Let that clock tick down, and then punch it in the end zone to add to this lead.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
We didn't need to score. That's ball game.
And closer and
That's
still
ball
3
game.
yards to go for the touchdown here on third down. On the ground. And he gets it into the end zone for the touchdown, and it's not just a touchdown. It is a dagger in this game.
Some would say run out the clock.
Straight
Some
up.
would say I don't need to add points. But here's the
Oh,
thing.
what a win. That was just brutal.
Defense. Now listen, the handshakes,
That
might
kick
get a
return
little bit
touchdown
in
was
this game.
insane,
The
man.
offense did their job.
Oh my
Getting
God.
set for the point after.
Man, grinding
And the
these
extra
out.
point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He'll be stopped, but good work there to get the ball out to the 37. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Wants to throw. It's Moss. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And the pass falls to the ground, and the ball game is over.
W.
Not really playing their best earlier this season. People said, this team is bad.
Man.
Now they won 3 in a row. This team is good. People were fickle.
Yeah, and we're probably the ones who were saying that a little bit, Reese, because they were struggling. It didn't look like they knew who they were, and they didn't have the momentum.
You lost one game, bro. What are you talking about? Didn't. Almost to level 10. That was a big win. We needed that one, man. 5-1 on the season. And we got our first commit. Our very first recruit. Vernon Richard, free safety. Hell yeah. Very first one. First of many, man. From Bixby, Oklahoma. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Very first recruit. So that's exciting. We got Noah Vaughn, offensive player of the week. ACC offensive player of the week. National offensive player. Damn. 20 carries, 182 yards. It's pretty good. He got hurt though, but we're on a bye week this week. So let's see. This guy, he's decent, right? He's like 85 speed. Yeah. He's good. Yeah. That's exciting. I'm happy about that. Okay. We got any more recruiting actions this week for anybody? You got a visit we can schedule. Alright. In-state at home. Oh boy. What time is this game? 12 p.m. and okay. So it's a day game. We didn't lose any recruits. This is a playing style deep a deal breaker. Oh Lord. Because we don't really throw the ball a lot. I'm gonna keep him on the board though. But I'm gonna take away these. But I'm still gonna keep him on our board. Doesn't appear to be any more recruiting actions. Let's add another receiver to the board. Got more like a tight end than a receiver. Uh-oh, indeed. What do we got? This guy wants to come. Speedster. Alright, so let's see this. Oh yeah. Alright, we're doing good. 5-1. All right. I think I'm gonna end this for the day. I'm gonna call it. We already put like 7 hours into this game already. So yeah, but I'll be back on tomorrow. So I will catch y'all tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out. And yeah, peace out. See ya.